Hey guys, what's going on? This is Mike, and today Apple just announced their brand new MacBook Pro for late 2016. So this is the long overdue upgrade that we've all been waiting for, and this year the MacBook introduces a secondary screen that is just above the keyboard that replaces the function keys. So this is what was long rumored, the secondary screen on the MacBook, but now it is finally true, it's finally here, and it is called the Touch Bar. So it's a multi-touch, full-color Retina display just above the keyboard that you can use to get stuff done quicker and easier. So for example, if you're in the Photos app, you can easily scrub through your entire Photos library. If you're in Final Cut Pro, you can scrub through the timeline. If you're in Mail, you can use rich text editing tools such as underline, italicize, and bold, and you can even send your email right from the touch bar. And it is also customizable. So you can choose what shortcuts are there and what position they're in. And developers can also implement this into apps that they're updating and brand new apps that they are making to optimize the touch bar on the new MacBook. So I don't want to bore you by going through just a specs sheet of the new MacBook Pro, but I will go through a couple highlight features that really make this new MacBook Pro faster than its predecessor. 130% faster graphics, up to 3.8 gigahertz turbo boost processing, 100% faster flash storage, and up to 10 hours of all-day battery life. So this definitely is a really nice major upgrade to the MacBook Pro that was definitely long overdue, as the old MacBook Pros were definitely getting outdated. So the display sizes are still the same at 13 and 15 inches, but there are still a couple of notable differences between the previous MacBook Pro and this one. So they do get a lot brighter. This MacBook Pro gets up to 500 nits of brightness, and on the new display we do get that wide color gamut. That was the same wide color gamut screen that's on the iPhone 7. So this is good if you have an iPhone 7 and you take a whole bunch of photos in wide color. Now you can view those photos in their full resolution, in their full wide color on your new MacBook. So every single port that was on the previous MacBook Pro is now completely gone on the new MacBook Pro, except the headphone jack. Long live the headphone jack. Apple got rid of it on the iPhone 7, and I was hoping they wouldn't get rid of it on this new MacBook. Thank God they kept it. But anyway, there's 4 USB-C inputs and the headphone jack, and that's pretty much it. So every single port that was on the previous MacBook Pro, except for the headphone jack, is now completely gone. So no more USB Type A, no more Thunderbolt, no more HDMI, and no more SD card slot. The SD card slot is what hurts me the most. It's what I love most about my Mac, is that when I'm done recording my video, I can easily import my footage. So Apple is making you love adapters even more now, because you're going to need a lot. So get your credit cards ready if you buy this Mac, because you're going to need to buy a lot of adapters. So possibly my favorite new feature of this MacBook Pro is Touch ID. So the Touch ID sensor is on the right hand side of the touch bar, and all you need to do is open up your Mac and place your finger on the sensor, and it will unlock the Mac to your user. Now I say to your user because there is a really cool feature where it will detect whose finger is on the sensor, and it will unlock the Mac to that corresponding user. So this is a really cool feature, and I really hope they implement something similar into iOS on the iPad, because a multi-user feature on the iPad using Touch ID would be really cool. You also can pay for stuff using Touch ID, obviously. So if you're shopping online and you want to buy something from a site that supports Apple Pay, you can just scan your finger and pay right from your Mac. So guys, those are all the main new features of the 2016 MacBook Pro. Of course, there are a couple things I forgot to mention, such as a larger trackpad, a brand new second generation butterfly mechanism keyboard, better stereo speakers, and of course the MacBook Pro does run macOS Sierra with integrated Siri and universal clipboard, and a couple other cool features. But guys, other than that, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a big like. Let's see if we can hit 10 likes on this video. That would really be awesome. Comment down below telling me what you thought. My name is Mike, and I'll see you in the next one.